So yeah, be careful. You go into the store and you see these there, and that's how they're all allocated. That's going to be kind of annoying. People just going through and grabbing all the middle packs. I could be wrong though, but there's Javon Baker. What's going on, everybody? Tyson from VS Card Hub, back with another rip. This time we're working into the retail world of Optic. If you're like me and you've been trying to hunt for Optic everywhere, you know that stuff is an absolute pain to find in stock, at least where I'm at. I've not been able to find it in any of the stores. Haven't even been able to find the hanger boxes that are out there. I finally got my hands on a few boxes of each. The Megas and Blasters are still on the way. Hangers just came in. And I got my hands on 2 boxes of what we're ripping today, which is the retail version of Optic. So this is the single pack stuff that you'd buy off the shelf. It's just in the open box. 4 cards per pack, 20 packs per box. We're going to be opening up one of these today. Here's what you'd be looking for in there, and see if it'll focus. Kind of hard to see. There we go. So we're looking for, the stars, the 100 emojis, the flexes. We're looking for rated rookies, once again, 100 stars, hollows. These do have autographs in them. You can get the numbered autographs in there. Lighted ups, passing grades, all the usual inserts. You can get a lot of the same inserts you can get out of the other Optic products, as well as your uptowns, your downtowns, your downtown duos is all available here in retail. Obviously, being the retail packs, they're not going to be, you're not going to be getting as many hits as, say, like a Mega, a Hobby, Blasters, that sort of thing. But figure we'll open up one of these boxes. We're going to save the other box that I got that's actually sitting right back there. We're going to open up probably one of each of Blaster, Mega, Hanger, as well as a retail box, just to kind of compare and see what all the products look like as far as hits and everything. I'll try not to talk too much. I know sometimes I tend to ramble on in some of these intros, but let's get into it. Take a look at whether retail is a good buy or not. You can find these boxes. I actually got these off of Walmart. Just happened to find them in stock one night. I was perusing through, check in periodically to see if I can find any other stuff in stock. Got it off of their app. I think these were 105 or 110 for the box, so not a terrible price. So if you can find them in the 100 to, I think usually see them about 120 range, it's a good buy. But you are going to see these being bought up and flipped. I've seen them up for 200, 250 bucks, just because obviously, like I said, Optic is really hard to find. Everybody's trying to get it. It is the big product. You're looking for the downtowns. Everybody's going bananas with the downtowns, the uptowns, the downtown duos, all that stuff. So it is going to be one of those ones that is going to be kind of a pain to find. Preferably don't pay the scalper prices. These are not getting scalped. These are getting opened up here. There's our base cards and our one rookie, Dylan Lobb, for the Raiders. So, like I said, you're only getting 4 cards per pack. Some of these probably aren't going to have really that much. You're going to have base cards. Obviously, everybody's looking for the downtowns. That's kind of the big thing right now. Unfortunately, downtowns are almost getting super oversaturated, just because everybody's going bananas and looking for them and just ripping all the Optic they can possibly find. I think last week PSA had the downtown population at something like 5 or 10,000, possibly more. I have to go take a look, but everybody's just going nuts trying to rip and find the downtowns and immediately sending them off for grading. Xavier Worthy on our rookie. But that seems to be the name of the game right now. Find a downtown or uptown, send it to PSA. So Optic is going to be very streaky, very dependent on getting a good hit. Retail, as you can see, we're getting a bunch of rookies. That's going to be the name of the game with retail. because retail is not going to have all the same hits that, mega boxes, the hobbies, the upcoming, H2, that sort of thing. It's not going to have all the same stuff. Looks like we got one of the throwbacks back here. This is one of the rated rookie throwbacks, and we're looking at a Dallas Turner. So yeah, you're going to get a lot of base. Pretty much 3 base cards, veteran base cards per pack. Then you're going to be looking at 1 rookie or insert per pack. So if you find these packs in the store for like $5, something like that, maybe take your chance, see if you can find something interesting. But it is going to be a few and far between. There's our best tutties of Chris Olave and the now retired Derek Carr. That sucks. Derek Carr. I was having a discussion with somebody the other day. Derek Carr was good when he was on the Raiders until he broke his leg in 2016. When he broke his leg in 2016 in the playoffs, like once he came back from that, Carr was he was not the same. He played scared. He played very twitchy, and unfortunately his efficiency really dropped off, which kind of sucks, and then he just never got it back. Here's our first stars emoji. So they updated these this year. You can see they actually have these stars in the prism or the hologram in the background. It doesn't look like this is a rookie. How about a Kenneth Walker on the stars? These are not numbered, but they definitely updated and made them look nice with the stars and the hollows back there. So there's our Kenneth Walker. There's our first hit out of there. Those are a retail exclusive, I believe. But yeah, Carr was just never the same after he broke his leg, which kind of sucks. He got a bad rap over in New Orleans. But that opens the door for Rattler to maybe take another step up. And then Tyler Shuck that they drafted this year. So we will see what happens in New Orleans. And we're looking at Baker Mayfield on the stars. Another veteran stars insert. Tampa Bay. See what Tampa Bay looks like. They added some pretty good weapons there, but now they're almost overstocked on receivers. Everybody's looking for Bucky Irving, but just be careful if you play fantasy. Bucky still has some backfield mates over there. Still got some folks, some other running backs. There's Jaquan Jackson on our rated rookie. First rated rookie there on the stars. It looks like most of our stars emojis are... Flip that out of the way there. Most of our stars emojis are kind of towards the middle of the box. I'm not sure if that's the way it is in all the boxes, but it'd be kind of interesting if everything on the top, the first top 4 layers or something, had just all base cards, and now it's regardless of which side, right in the middle, I'm getting all the stars. So be careful if you go into the store and you see one of these and it looks like it's been rifled through. There's Tavondre Sweat once again on the stars, because if this is the way the boxes are allocated, like I said, I think I've got, because there's 20 packs per. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I got 4 packs on each side still. So the middle packs have all the stars. Everything on top just has base cards. So yeah, be careful. You go into the store and you see these there, and that's how they're all allocated. That's going to be kind of annoying. People just going through and grabbing all the middle packs. I could be wrong though, but there's Javon Baker. Back to base rookies. Next one, we've got a silver prism. We're looking at Keenan Allen for, well, at least the Bears as of last year, is no longer on the Bears, and Adonai Mitchell. Rated rookie, Jonathan Brooks. Hoping he comes back. Had a lot of promise, and then that knee just gave out. See if he's able to come back and play some more. I was definitely looking forward to seeing him play a bit. So far, nothing too crazy. We've got the silvers, once again, not a rookie. We got Deebo Samuel, now a commander. And Bucky Irving on the rated rookie. So yeah, $100 a box. You know, like I said, you're looking for downtowns. You're looking for uptowns. You're not searching for, you know, your rated rookies and stuff. That's really all that anybody's going to be looking for. This is kind of in line with Absolute. Absolute is absolutely a dust bowl unless you get a kaboom. And that's kind of the way people are treating Optic right now. It's definitely the same with this. I've seen some of the hanger boxes opened up. I have not opened a hanger box yet, but I've seen the hanger boxes and it looks like they're about the same. Our base pile's about to fall over here. But it looks like the hanger boxes are pretty much the same. Like, you're just going to get a ton of base. You're going to get an insert, and then you're hoping to get a downtown or an uptown. So that's basically the name of the game this year. Stars, we got Stephon Diggs. We got, looks like 2 packs left. 2 packs left. No autos, no downtowns, no uptowns. Pretty much just all stars. I'll have to go back and look. I don't think any of these were numbered. Another stars. Looks like not a rookie. Dalton Kincaid, 2nd year on the stars. Yeah, pretty much just autos and uptowns, downtowns at this point. 2 packs left. Let's see if we got some mojo saved up. I do like the name on the back. Show me an insert. Come on. Primary colors, Brock Bowers. Just your standard base insert. I was hoping to see stars on that one. That would have been a nice little hit there. And last pack, mojo. Let's see. Uptown, downtown. Stars of a good rookie. I at least like the team logo on the back. I don't think it's going to be anything too amazing, though. Standard insert, looking at Rome Odunze on the rookie recruits. And he's going to finish it out for us. So, yeah, there's our box of retail. Here's what we're looking at. You know, Dalton Kincaid, Diggs. It's a lot of veterans. The rated rookies are just, you know, your base guys. Nothing too crazy. Couple inserts. Nothing numbered, I don't believe. I don't believe any of this was numbered. Nope, we didn't get any numbers in here. Nothing too crazy. You know, that's retail. That's what it is. That's what you're going to get in retail. You're going to get your inserts. You're going to get some of your shiny stuff. You're really hoping to hit the downtown, the uptown. Nothing else really. I mean, honestly, that's retail. That's what you're looking at there. Anyways, a lot of these singles will end up in my eBay shop. Check out the link down below. Been uploading a whole bunch of stuff. I think I got about 200 cards processed and listed last week. Going to have a whole bunch more. Also, check us out on Whatnot. Starting to do some breaks again. Took a little bit of time off. Had some other stuff going on, but we're jumping back into breaks. Also got some single shows coming up. Some of these might be in there as well. If you're not already on Whatnot, use the link down below. Get $15 credit free to use on the Whatnot app, whether it's my channel, somebody else's channel. Use it however you would like. Appreciate you stopping in. Like, comment, subscribe. Have you opened any of this retail? Have you had any luck? Stick around. Check out the future videos because, like I said, we're going to be doing another retail box along with megas, blasters, hangers, basically everything retail that we can get. I guess I'll have to try and see if I can find a fat pack too because they do have the fat packs. But there's Retail Optic. Appreciate you hanging out. Have a good one. See you next time.